Hey you guys, and welcome to Vlogmas day 10. Editing Nikki here. I guess I forgot to push record when I started filming this video. So the intro that I did is not there, which is fine. So in this video, we are working on my B6 planner, which I just love this planner. I can't say it enough. And we are just going to keep going with the planner setup that I did a few videos earlier in Vlogmas. And I was showing you guys, so the next clip you'll see, it's gonna kind of be like mid-clip. So I just needed to come on here to kind of explain what we were doing. So I'm going to go ahead and finish some of the spreads in this planner that I didn't get to finish in the last video. But what I did was I was able to get it together and come up with what I wanted to do in this little space in the front of the planner. I told you guys that maybe I would do like a vision board of some sort or something, and I decided that since this planner is going to be like a hobby type of planner, you know, stickers, memories, all that stuff, that I thought that page could be a vision board of hobbies that I would like to do or like at least focus in on for 2026. So I took some pictures off of Pinterest and made a little mood board like I did for the December mood board. Obviously, this is now used because we're, you know, backtracking here. But some of the hobbies that I really like to do, like cozy, kind of like I can do by myself. I can also do some of these things with people, but are like puzzles, journaling, obviously diamond painting. I found some coloring. I got some coloring stuff for Christmas, so I want to start doing that. I did grab a couple watercolor ones that I thought were really pretty, but I didn't end up using them, which is fine. I also wrote out some sayings that I wanted to go along with the vibe that I'm going for with these hobbies. I use most of them, which you'll see when I do the mood board, but I was kind of talking about them in that first clip. So I just wanted to say it again here because you missed it. But some of the phrases that I wrote down were like slow evenings, rest is productive, because I think a lot of us forget that because at least for me, whenever I'm doing something that I enjoy, that's not work or, you know, being with my family, whatever, I'm always like, I should be doing such and such instead. And I'm really trying to stop doing that because rest is productive, as in recharging, you know, just, you know what I'm talking about. So that's why I wrote that. And then also presence over productivity, offline hours, and the phrase that I really liked was create without the need to perform. A lot of times in the past few years, I was always saving my decorative planning to film a video, and then I would just be so busy that I wouldn't be able to film. So then my planners would just end up being empty. And I really want to, as much as I want to share it with you guys, if I don't have time to film it that week or whatever, I don't want it to keep me from using it. So that's just a reminder that everything I do doesn't have to be shown online, which obviously, right? But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing in this video. Just wanted to come on as that clip got erased, or maybe I didn't push record. I don't know. But the next clip will kind of be mid talking. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Presence over productivity. A lot of times when I am doing hobbies or things that I want to do for myself, I'm always thinking of what I should be doing. So I'm not really being present in what I'm doing. So I'm trying to work on that. And then the last little quote or phrase I printed was create without the need to perform, which a lot of times can be, and it's, I mean, I'm doing this video, but a lot of times it could be for like Instagram or YouTube, and I don't think I'll be doing videos of like puzzles or coloring or diamond painting or anything. But yeah, so that's just kind of the vision, the vibe I'm going for this coming year, to enjoy these types of hobbies and to do more of them. So I thought we would just kind of do a little vision board right here for the year. I'm really not sure why all of a sudden I'm super into mood boards or vision boards. I kind of see them as the same thing, at least for me. Like it's the look of a mood board, but it's putting in like some vision, some vibes, which I feel like they just look very similar. But anyway, I'm not sure why I've gotten so into it lately, but maybe it's just because it's a different way of journaling, of scrapbooking, of junk journaling. I don't know. Actually, a junk journal mood board would actually be really cute. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to make a hobby mood board was I just want to be more intentional with my time, with my downtime. I feel like I mentioned before that if I'm not working or doing something around the house, I feel guilty. If I'm spending time with my family, then that's fine. But a lot of times when I am just doing something for myself, lately it's been a lot of puzzles. Uh, I almost feel guilty for taking the time to do that, especially if I'm doing it alone. But I know that it's not a waste of time, and I am seeing hobbies as obviously self care. And I just want to kind of embrace that. And I don't want it to be something that I have to earn after being productive, just because I don't think I want to work. I just don't want it to become like a negative thing. I want it to be something positive that I can use to wind down and actually relax and look forward to. As much as I believe in rewarding yourself after accomplishing things or getting things done that you didn't want to do, I don't want my hobbies to be that. And going along with that, my hobbies have, at least with journaling, with planning, my hobbies have turned into my job, which is awesome. But it also can feel like work at times. So maybe that's why I like these mood boards, is this feels like something different. It's not technically planning, but it's still playing with stickers and making a collage and, kind of like the journaling aspect. So I've really been enjoying creating these. All right, it is finished. I really like how that turned out, and I don't feel like it needs to be like too much, I obviously didn't use all the photos. I need to learn to make them smaller probably, but I think this is enough. Like it doesn't need to look, crazy pants or anything. So I like that, and I just think I don't know, I'm really loving these mood boards like I said last time, and that just makes me really happy and kind of just reminds me of what this planner is all about. So we are going to go ahead and get started into well, no, I guess this is technically the second week of December because I included Thanksgiving week. So what I'm going to do is lay down all the stickers from the kids first, and then if we have time, depending how the sun is, we will go in and start planning, like filling in the days. And then the reason why I didn't put in the days of the week here, like the dates, I did it in all the other weeks, but I'm thinking that this one is more of like a silver vibe, so I wanted to do this one with silver foil. So anyway, let's just go ahead and start planning. I think something else that I really want to embrace for next year is seeing my hobbies as comforting and not as another task. I definitely don't want to write them down on my to-do list. Well, I don't think I do. I think I want it to be more like organic. Like, if in the evening I have some time and I have a puzzle out, then I'll go out and work on the puzzle for a little bit. I have been trying to do that more during this winter break, is we just have a puzzle set up on a table, and when I can spend a few minutes on it, then that's when I do it. And it's actually really relaxing and nice just being able to go in there whenever I want and doing it. And something else that goes with that is that hobbies don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be completed. Like they're not on a time frame, or at least some of these hobbies that I have now with planning, I do prefer those to be consistent. But as you will see in this video, I don't actually finish these spreads. And I think a lot of time that holds me back from filming or even doing a spread because I'm like, well, I can't finish it right now, so I'm not even going to start it. And that's why I kind of started setting these up where, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and lay all the stickers down in the kit, even though I don't know maybe what happened or exactly the order of what I'm going to write or anything. I'm just going to lay them down because that's the first step of me actually getting to complete the spread. And I find it more likely that I will finish these sticker kits or what am I saying? I will finish these weeks if the sticker kit is already laid down because that's already a big step that is done. And kind of doing it in steps like that, I think is going to be a little bit more manageable and more fun for me because part of it is laying down the stickers and not putting so much pressure on myself for it to be perfect. I don't think I've really ever had like a weekly spread where I'm like, this turned out so bad. Like, I hate this and I want to like rip it out of my planner. You know what I mean? That happens more in like journaling where I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that again. But that one's a little bit more, freeing of what you can do in those pages, where this is a little bit more structured, in this type of planner. But I do think it's important to learn what you like and how you like it. So that creative part of it can come out. And that is something that I need to work on. I know I've talked about it on the channel that I am like a perfectionist, and I'm the type of perfectionist where if I can't finish it how I want it, or I don't think it will turn out well, then I don't even start it. So I'm basically a procrastinator too. So I'm trying to be better with that. And I think with starting the coloring hobby, I am nervous to start it. Like, I'm like, what if it turns out ugly? Well, fine. I mean, you have to like do it before you can like judge yourself. And if it does, I mean, it's a learning curve, right? To figure out how you like to do it or how it is best done, whatever. And I think I just want to embrace that you're just doing something and you're having fun with it. And hopefully it's relaxing and you're just enjoying the time to get recharged and refreshed and just doing something for yourself, which I think is really important. And I think that is part of why they are so valuable is because hobbies don't really need to lead to anything. They are just supposed to bring you joy. Like I know, not that I don't know anybody specifically, but I have heard like people have certain hobbies, but you could be horrible at them, right? Like meaning like let's say I start this coloring, but I really like I'm not an artist. Like I can't like free hand anything. Like I would not be able to do that. I mean, maybe with lots of practice, but that's not really something I'm like interested in doing. But the coloring I am. But let's say it doesn't turn out well or anything. I'm hoping that I can still just enjoy it for what it is. And that's kind of the point of it. So what I'm saying, like if every page I color is a mess, but I actually like the process, then that is the whole point of it. Like nothing needs to be a masterpiece, you know what I mean? And that even goes with journaling. Like when I have done those spreads that I really don't like, well, I'm just happy that I finished the page and the page is done and it has my words on there, like memories that I've written down or any notes that I have down. And I mean, I don't even think about that page again, right? Like, I'm just happy I took the time and filled it out. And that's what I think I need to bring some focus to is just the joy that it brings and not that it actually has to lead to anything. I also wanted to focus on hobbies that were screen free. I wanted to focus on something that was still creative for me, but not necessarily just journaling or planning. Obviously, those are a big part of what I love to do, but that's why I wanted to bring in some of these other hobbies like puzzles. It really forces you to slow down and to focus, and you do have to enjoy the process because with some puzzles, that is quite a process, and you have to enjoy that and not just think like, I want to get this done right now, right? So I don't mind having a puzzle out for days or weeks that I'm working on. I think it's fun. It's like sometimes I'm just like, okay, just do one piece and then walk away, because sometimes it can take a few minutes to like really get back into the groove of getting the pieces together. And that's kind of what I like when it just starts clicking and then they're like on a roll of getting the pieces together. That's what I really like about that. The diamond painting, I like the repetitiveness. It's like soothing, something to do with my hands, and it's really fun. It's like a different type of sticker, like it's like glue and diamonds. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really fun like putting them on the sheet that it comes on. Coloring, I just see that as calming, quiet, again, screen free, can help you unwind, just really focusing in. And I mean, there is like an end result, but for me, it does not need to, like, it doesn't need to be like a something I'm really good at. Like, that's not the point for me for these hobbies. It's also something I feel like I can do at night to relax. I would like to do other hobbies when I have more time, like free time. Sorry if you hear my family in the background. Can you see a theme here? I'm really just wanting to choose slow, cozy, and intentional hobbies, things that I can really just relax and step away from the computer, from work, and just really like if other people are doing other things, if we're watching a movie, I can still do one of these activities. Um, my family are, if they're doing other things like homework or, they're playing games or whatever, I can be with them doing these things. The puzzle really does actually bring us all together. Like if I'm doing it, normally like my daughter will come in and start doing a few pieces and then she'll end up helping me finish a puzzle. My husband will he will help me. It's not his favorite thing to do, but he obviously likes spending time with me. So he will come and help me. And I just like that it's just like really soothing and quiet. And I just really want to incorporate these more into my weekly plan, even though I just said I don't want to like plan it out because I really don't feel like I can actually plan out my hobbies. Like if during lunch I have a few minutes, then maybe I'll go work on a puzzle or maybe I'll be able to work on this planner so it doesn't get behind. I really do love the smallness. That's not a word, is it? Small. How small this planner is. So it feels a little less intimidating than a full on 7x9 spread to fill out, that this will just be quicker. And I really do love seeing all our memories and everything on these pages. I feel like not everything has to be like a fun-filled week. It's sometimes just nice to remember the easy, slow days because sometimes those are the best days. And, it's just nice to remember all our days are good to look back on. I'm a big believer in we are lucky with the time that we have, and I am happy to have any time. Okay, this is getting too deep. I really do enjoy memory keeping, and I really just want to make this a priority and something fun and something that I look forward to doing every week. And let me know what hobbies you guys are wanting to incorporate or maybe cultivate this year. Okay, you guys, at this time I am just stealing sunlight. It is dark, but the camera is like pulling as much light as it can. And before it becomes pitch black, I'm just gonna show you what we did. Obviously I didn't get to fill this out, which I think is fine, but it's part of getting back on track here. So I was able to do 2 spreads, which I think are really pretty. This one wasn't like a full kit, it was kind of like a smaller kit, as was this one. Obviously there's plenty of stickers, and then I can include some of my other stickers that I think would be really cute. So just to give you like a recap of everything: Thanksgiving week, the first week of December, first week, right? Is that what I said? Second week, third week, and then this will be Christmas. I was gonna try and push through, but it's almost getting hard for me to see. Like, it's not as dark in the camera as it is in real life, which I appreciate that the camera is like that. But anyway, when I am done and we get into January, I will come back and show you guys what the finished spreads look like, because I just want to catch up, and then we'll be hopefully in a flow. We'll say that. I'm saying that, but we'll see. I'm just talking gibberish now, like talking just to talk, but I just wanted to show you this one last time. Let me know how you guys feel about mood boards. I think they're really fun. I will be doing another one for January right here. So I'm trying to get together all my thoughts for goals, intentions for 2026 still, and then as soon as I get that all figured out, and so like the vibe I want for January, I will fill that out. But I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.